We came searching for the future, and we found it in Dubai. The experience I had here on Mission Impossible gave me a pretty good understanding of what the city was like. We wanted to find a very vertical city. In talking to Justin, we had a very strong plan in place about how we wanted to construct this movie. And we did a lot of searching around the world, and I said, I know the very best place to make this movie, and it's in Dubai. So a lot of our exterior work is going to be done here, and the city is going to represent the future of what the frontier would be like in our movie.
We really wanted to, for this film, to embody Star Trek as much as possible. And, you know, when we were taking on the story, we knew that we'd be writing it for the 50th anniversary, and it felt like it had to embrace a lot of what Star Trek is fundamental to Star Trek, but also, you know, we're making a new Star Trek as well, and it's a new. The film industry is forever changing, and this has to be a new kind of Star Trek. So it was the challenge was to marry the two, the traditional Star Trek that everyone grew up watching, and our Star Trek, which is a much more new and sort of thrusting thing, which is very much represented by, you know, our presence here in Dubai.
Yeah, I always love discovering new places, and this is such a stunning city. I woke up this morning and I'm at kind of a triangle in my room, and I opened up the blinds and looked out, and as Jeffrey started this conversation saying, it looks like whatever tomorrow would be. It's Futureland. It's incredible, and I'm happy to be here with all my friends and making this great film with Justin, and to have this new direction on the franchise that we're taking, and to meet new people. And so far, my experience has been wonderful. And, people have been so gracious and welcoming and excited for us, and we're excited to be here.
So fascinated by the city, and so excited to be here, and you know, as a this is going to sound so pretentious. As a student of architecture, I'm fascinated by this town. You know, it's magical to me in a way, and I'm you know, feel so fortunate to be here with friends. That's a beautiful thing too. You know, to be in a new place with people you care about and love and explore I feel very fortunate and grateful to be here, and grateful for the city for having us.
Here in Dubai, we have a very exciting, you know, time in front of me, and I am, you know, super psyched to be here. First of all, but you know, I've worked all over the world. I love to, you know, see how different countries approach filmmaking. You know, because I've been from everywhere, from Jamaica to South Africa to England, of course, America, and so I'm super excited to see how, you know, we face the challenges here. But it's just been a really good ride. And I'm glad that we finished here in Dubai.
I think that looking back on Mission and, you know, photographing the Burj with Tom is proof that bringing movies to different regions can really help promote tourism, which helps filmmakers.
Having watched Justin direct this movie, every time I go behind the monitor after a shot and I watch what he's done, it makes me realize how I am never going to direct a Star Trek film.
We will have the largest gathering of background performers since we started shooting in Dubai. Our numbers will hit 200 to 225 people. It has been an ongoing thing in terms of selection, wardrobe fittings, because it's a futuristic movie. Everything that you see on any particular individual, whether it's principal cast or background, is all being built. We're building a lot of stuff right now, based on the people that are coming in. And we have a good 2 or 3 days of shooting, which will be using some of the same people, but bringing in a lot of new people. So there's probably about 600 background people that'll be working on the movie in different costumes over the next 2 weeks.
I think making a movie of this size with the time that was available to us is kind of insane, but I think you can, you know, either kind of fight it or you just embrace it.
In terms of locations, it's really interesting. There's a combination of scripts dictate locations or great locations dictate the script.
Yeah, I mean, I've spoken a lot about my relationship with Leonard. We were incredibly close. He was, really in many ways like a father to me as our relationship evolved over the last 8 years. I was very in touch with both him and his family toward the end of his life. And it was a very profound experience for me personally, obviously. For me, there is another undercurrent in this film, which is to truly honor my dear friend and carry on the legacy that he worked so hard to create and lived such a beautiful life in many ways as a result of.
I do sort of have this reputation as being a bit of a geek, but only in that I love my stuff kind of thing. But I'm also a professional, and I don't sort of cry and wet myself whenever I get a job. So I just took this. Well, actually, I did with this one, but I tried to take it in my stride, and it's been a good experience.
The thing about starting in Vancouver, a majority of the cast has already been cast and established, so there weren't very many parts available by the time we got here. We do have a couple of somewhat principal players, but the majority of our performers are coming out of the background.
Art is the wonderful mirror of humanity, and I think it's, whether you're looking at a painting or whether you're at a concert or whether you're in the darkened movie theater, what we see in front of us is our humanity. So no matter what color your skin is or what religion you follow, what political bent you are, what we're watching is our base humanness. That's what we are. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And whether it was around the campfire millennia ago as Neanderthals, telling the stories at the hunt, or if it's now telling the stories of people in the future, art is the wonderful equalizer. And we can always count on art to remind us of our sameness instead of our otherness.
It's a pretty special opportunity for all of us, and we don't take it for granted that we've been given a wonderful opportunity, and we just hope we don't disappoint. We just want to make great movies that people want to go to and continue in Roddenberry's legendary career of delivering humanity, which I think is the most important part of what he had to offer to the world.